I think all creative people are familiar with the feeling of posting something you're really proud of and being unsure of how much attention it will get. Because on the one hand, you know it probably won't do very well. You know that it probably won't get many views or likes. But on the other hand, there's a chance it might, right? There's always a chance it might go viral, that it might open new career possibilities, that the algorithm will like it. And then you post the thing, and then you wait, and wait, and wait, and... yeah, you knew that was going to happen. So why does it hurt so much? I'm not a stranger to posting art that gets no attention. I mean, I'm a small amateur artist who pretty much exclusively posts on Tumblr. But recently, I wanted to try YouTube. So I made this video, and yeah, it got zero attention. And I spent like 40 hours on that video, which is a lot more than my usual 1 to 4 hours for an artwork. This video is not meant to be a pity thing of, guys, my video flopped and I'm really sad about it. Please go watch it so I feel better. Well, I mean, that's part of it. I won't pretend it isn't. But I mainly want to explore how we can feel better about said art flopping. Disclaimer, obviously this won't apply to people whose living depends off of the success of what they post. This is more for my fellow beginner and intermediate artists out there who are struggling to grow online. Anyways, what can we do? The most obvious answer is to set more realistic expectations, but I think a lot of us already tried to do that. We know that it probably won't perform well, but we also know there's always a chance it will, which is the problem. Some people might say, just make better content. And, there is some validity to that, but there is also undeniably a lot of luck involved, and the idea that it's all your fault because your art sucks generally doesn't make you feel better. Other common responses are just keep creating art and wait for something to work, or just enjoy the process. But I don't think either of those help the emotional response. Like, when you post it, the enjoying the process part is already over, and you aren't thinking about it anymore. At that point, you're just focused on how much other people are enjoying your art, which is entirely out of your control. So what does help? The first and biggest one in my opinion is to not check the view and like count obsessively after posting. This helps reduce the amount of times you think about it and helps minimize the cycle of hope followed by disappointment. One way I do this is I post things right before going to bed, though that can have the negative effect of making it harder to sleep. But in general, just close that tab you keep obsessively refreshing. Sometimes I'll refresh it like over 100 times in the first hour, and that's just not productive. Also, sometimes it'll randomly take off 7 hours in, and then I'll feel stupid for being all doom and gloom about it. Next, instead of telling yourself, I'll have a more successful post next time, tell yourself, I'll have a more successful post sometime. The former puts more pressure on yourself for your next post, making you feel even worse when it does poorly. Telling yourself you'll make a more successful post sometime puts less constraints on yourself. Third, maybe just take a break. Go watch a fun show or video, or draw something you love without worrying about posting it. Generally, I care a lot less about what I posted 24 hours later, so if I can distract myself during that period, I'm generally okay after. Fourth, and this one will sound stupid, but maybe just make another thing and post that. This can be a dangerous way of thinking, but for me I stop caring about what I posted the second I post something new. So if there's something I made where I'm unusually disappointed by its reception, I'll just post something new to take my focus off it. I mean, that's literally what I'm doing right now. Obviously, different things will work for different people, so it's up to you to figure out what works for you. But what if none of it is working? What if you're still just upset that that one thing you spent a lot of time and effort on isn't being appreciated by or seen by anyone? Well, I would say try to channel that negative energy into something positive. If that one art you drew isn't getting reposted or reblogged and you're mad about it, use that energy as motivation to study and practice more. Use it as motivation to create more. My thinking is that if I'm going to be miserable no matter what I do, I might as well do something that will make me happy later. And also, it's okay to be sad about your art flopping. I mean, I feel like it's a completely normal thing to be sad that the thing you spent a lot of energy on just isn't appreciated by anyone else. So, yeah, don't feel guilty about how you feel. Well, that's it for the video. If you are subscribed and hated it, make sure to unsubscribe and dislike. YouTube outro or something. Thanks for watching!